No charges, no bill from the grand jury after police decided to shoot to death Mr. Jayland Walker. Over 60 shots. Let me take you to the video, and I'm going to bring you the update to this horrific story. Damn shame. That's reckless. Let's put up the picture of this young man. Despite being shot to death 60 times and having his body desecrated by the Akron police, grand jury decided to file no criminal charges against the 8 cops involved in Jayland Walker's death. Let me give you a background on the jury. A special grand jury of 6 women, 3 men, including 2 black citizens, on Monday returned to Mobile in Summit County Common Pleas Court, which means the jurors found the actions of the officers to be justified. Let's put up the Attorney General, Dave Yost. So Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost said Walker fired out of his vehicle while he was being chased by officers. He said a shell casing was recovered from the entrance ramp to State Route 8, and the ballistics matched the gun recovered in Walker's car after the shooting. The officer also witnessed Walker firing a shot, and it was recorded on his dash cam video, according to Yost. He says the law allows officers to use deadly force to defend themselves or others against a deadly threat, Yost said. However, Yost said, the legal justification doesn't change the tragedy of 25-year-old Walker's death. I grieve the loss of this promising young life, though I recognize no words of mine will offer comfort to the family. If you remember, in the original reporting of this story, the issue wasn't necessarily if Jayland may have committed an offense. That's separate. The issue was, were the officers, at the time they decided to kill him, in present danger? Because that's the statute. You have to be in imminent danger. Imminent means imminent. It means right now, present. It doesn't mean vengeful. It doesn't mean somebody may have done something earlier and now you're going to get them back. It means right now that you're going to die, or somebody else is going to die right now, imminent, or be severely injured. That was the question. Now you see the prosecutor acting as a defense attorney, okay? And saying things on record in order to solidify the innocence of these officers. Grand jury proceedings also top secret. We do not know what was presented or not because we do not get access to the grand jury file. All right, Sharon, thoughts on this?
It's like Mike Brown. Remember that case?
Yeah.
Out of Missouri. We know after the fact, we learned that he was just portrayed as a drug addict, high on marijuana. So, the officer just had to kill him. It seems like it's always justified. And I've seen too many analysts, Dr. Ritchie, go on camera in the last 24 to 48 hours, and they're contorting themselves. They're so agile in explaining why it just had to be this way. But when you shoot off that many rounds, you're actually endangering people. You're not helping to save anybody.
Yeah, and you got to think about that, Sharon, because as soon as I heard that many gunshots, I said, my goodness, that could kill anybody, right? Sure. Anybody who's standing around, a ricochet bullet, right? Somebody who's just in the vicinity. It is a dangerous scenario. And let's not get it twisted. We've reported right here on Indisputable, a white female inside of a hospital shoots her husband, shoots the roof of the hospital. And what does the cop say? Hey, guys, don't fire. We have all the time in the world. And they negotiated her out of that room as she was taken into custody after shooting her husband, shooting up the hospital, and a cop yelling to the other cops, "Do not fire." Why? Because he valued the life of that white woman that he saw who just shot her own husband. That's why it ended different for her. All right.